What do all of these boys have in common? Well, everything. From the haircut, to the dances, to the incessant praise from teenage girls, to the multiple instances of them being bad neighbors and overall bad people. Most importantly, however, their suave, debonair, charm, charisma, humorous nature, and ability to entertain in order to amass a great following. They use their cajolery and spaghetti hair to get what is afforded to them. But can anyone tell them apart? This is Sebastian Bales, and this is Josh Richards. If you were to show Josh Richards' mother a picture of Sebastian, Mrs. Richards would think it was her baby boy that she raised and nurtured. In fact, I tricked you. This is Josh Richards, and this is Sebastian Bales. I doubt that most diehard stans of these TikTokers even realize the guile I displayed. In fact, neither of these are either of the people I said. They're just random guys I found on Google Images. Do you want to know who either of these boys are? Neither do I. But this is exactly my point. Each TikTok boy is a clone of one another. Not in the figurative sense, literally. I lied when I said the thing about that one's mom. I already forgot which one, because they're all so similar. How would such a diverse set of men, with deviating locations, educations, age, race, backgrounds, and names, have such a similar appearance and collectively decide to post the same exact content and have the same appearance, charm, and most importantly, effect on teenage girls? Well, it's quite simple. They all have the same genetic structure. It's been well established by many journalistic publications and independent researchers that TikTok has strong ties with the Chinese Communist Party, which is just the Chinese government, since any other party is just silenced. I really hate to break it to you guys, but they don't allow freedom of speech there, so. Anyway, ByteDance, the company that runs TikTok, is a technology company and likely has connections with secret Chinese technology and secret research. And we really don't know what they could be doing behind the eyes of the public or behind the lens of a camera. And let's be honest, if someone took a picture of a croissant in China, there's a solid chance the CCP would track them down and kill them. Anyway, there's much speculation and some evidence that suggests that the Chinese government is experimenting with cloning and genetic engineering.
They're cloners. Damn good ones, too.
Is it out of the question that ByteDance is cloning talent to spread the influence of their product into the United States? No. Think about it. They can now control our Samsung smart fridges and steal our personal information if we have the app. Although we implies that I have TikTok, which I don't. I won't support these cruel cloning experiments. I am the last holdout. I will never get the app and support this genetic engineering depravity. I suggest the theory that ByteDance has been cloning these TikTok boys for the last 20 years or so in order to make young teenage girls vulnerable to cyber attacks. And ladies and gentlemen, I have indisputable proof of this claim. You see, I recently traveled to China to see this cloning facility myself. Here is my exclusive picture of the process. You may think, oh, this is just a totally normal cloning facility, but no. If you zoom in just a little bit, you can see the face of this TikTok boy, the one being cloned. As you can see, there are thousands of these boys being cloned. And in the background, in that little bridge spanning the birthing pod facility, you may think it's just some engineer, nothing connected with the Chinese government. But if we zoom in here, we can see that this is, in fact, President Xi Jinping. And here's a video I took of them gearing up to make boring TikToks where they lip sync to some rap songs and do the same dance moves over and over again. It's quite fascinating seeing this process. So there we have it, folks. Undeniable proof of these boring TikTok influencers being clones of one another. I mean, it really makes sense if you think about it. There's no way we could have this many cool men in our society without the use of cloning and genetic engineering. These great men could only have the charisma and lip-syncing skills via cloning technology. It's a ridiculous notion to suggest that these boys could be born in conventional methods with like random DNA. That's just absurd and crazy. Man, we really are in a golden age of easily accessible entertainment. I sure do love these TikTokers and these humble TikTok boys. But they're clones.